for Niger. The list goes on, and here also in Algeria, you have the legendary Rabah Maja, you have, of course, Abdulmumin Jabul, and you have, of course, Arabi, Hilal, Sudani. The list goes on. We can continue to go on some of the amazing legends that have been produced by Chan. Now, Africa and the rest of the world will be following the competition in the historic cities of Constantine, Oran, Annaba, and Algiers, which we are here this evening in the Grand Opera. And now, the moments we've all been waiting for, the drawing of lots. Before we draw the very first team, let us have a look at the video presentation of the draw procedures.
Welcome to the Total Energies Chan Algeria 2022. For the first time ever, 18 teams will compete in the competition's 7th edition. 3 nations from each zone in Africa qualified to make up the nations participating in the tournament. The 18 competing teams will be split into 3 groups of 4 teams, groups A, B, and C, and 2 groups of 3 teams, groups D and E. Based on CAF ranking in the last 3 editions of the competition, the 18 qualified teams will be allocated into 3 separate parts. The 3 highest ranked teams are allocated to Part 1 alongside Algeria, the hosts, and Morocco, the title holders. Part 2 contains 5 teams from the second level of the ranking, and Part 3 contains the least ranked teams. Teams from Part 3 will be drawn first. The first team will be assigned to position A4, the second team will go to B4, and so on until the last team from Part 3 is assigned up to position C3. The 5 teams from Part 2 will be distributed from positions A2 to E2. According to the competition's rules, Algeria will be automatically assigned to A1 as the host, and Morocco will be assigned to position C1 from Part 1. The other 3 teams will be placed in B1, D1, and E1. The top 2 teams from groups A, B, and C, as well as the winners of groups D and E, will advance to the knockout stage, beginning with the quarterfinals. Good luck to the participating teams.
As you can see, the procedures are straightforward. And to start, according to the rules of the competition, our hosts, Algeria, will be in Group A in position A1, and the defending champions, Morocco, will be in Group C in position C1. And for Djabou to do us the honors, Djabou va nous faire les honneurs, à montrer l'équipe de l'Algérie qui vont être en Groupe A en position AA dans le boule vert. So please, the green ball.
Green ball, please.
Oui, oui, le vert. Exactement.
Green ball, thank you. This is Algeria. Group 1.
Algeria. The host Algeria are back in the competition since 2011. Djabou était membre de cette équipe qui a joué au Soudan en 2011. Algeria will be in Group A in position A1. And now, also customary as we do for Group C, Morocco, dans le boule rouge, yeah, the red one. Morocco will be in Group C in position C1. Morocco are the holders of the competition. They won the last 2 editions. The Atlas Lions have never missed out on the finals since their first appearance in 2014. They will be in Group C, playing in Constantine. And now to go on with the draw, we'll start with the least ranked teams in Pot 3, which Emmanuel Badu will be helping me to pick today to the draw. But before you start, let us have a look at the teams again in Pot 3. So we have Niger, Côte d'Ivoire, Mauritania, Ethiopia, Sudan, Ghana, Mozambique, and Madagascar. And to determine the team that will be joining Algeria in Group A, Emmanuel, please reveal to us the first team.
Mozambique.
Mozambique will be in Group A with our host Algeria in position A4. Their only previous appearance was in 2014. The Mambas will be hoping to show their stripes next year. They will be in Group A in position A4, and Mozambique will be hosting the next CAF competition, which is the Beach Soccer African Cup of Nations in October. Wishing them all the best. And now for the team that will be in position B4 in Group B.
Senegal.
Senegal in Group B, they'll be playing in Annaba. The Senegal are back in the finals after 11 years wait. The Teranga Lions will be hoping to repeat their feat of the AFCON team and what they did in Cameroon last year. They will be in Group B in position B4. And to join Morocco in Constantine, Emmanuel.
Ghana.
Ghana, I could see from the smile. Ghana, the runners-up in the maiden edition in 2009. Mano, I'm sure you're smiling because you're a part of that team where you played in the final against DRC. The Black Galaxies, as they call, they're back into the elites after missing out in the last 3 editions. We're wishing Ghana all the best, where they'll be joining Morocco and Group C in position C4. And now for Group D in position D3, Emmanuel, the group they'll be playing in Oran.
Mauritania.
Mauritania, the Morabitoons, will be in Group D, playing in Oran in D3. Mauritania made their debut in 2014. They're back in the finals tournament for the 3rd time. They'll be playing in Oran in Group D and in Group E as well in position E3. Emmanuel.
Niger.
Niger are making a grand re-entry since their debut in 2011, reaching the quarterfinals. The MENA, as they call, they have 4 appearances to their name in the competition. They will be in Group E, playing in Oran in position E3. And now appearances to their name in the competition. They will be in Group E, playing in Oran in position E3. And now, the 3rd team that will be joining Group A, joining Algeria and Mozambique, Emmanuel in position A3.
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia are back in the final since 2016. The Wallers didn't concede a goal in their 4 matches and the road to the qualifiers. They will be in Group A in position A3, joining Algeria and Mozambique. And Group B, joining Senegal in B3. Emmanuel, please.
Côte d'Ivoire.
The Côte d'Ivoire, the host of the maiden edition in 2009. The Elephants are making their 5th appearance in the final tournament. They will be in Group B, joining Senegal in B3. And now the last team that will be joining Group C in position C3, the last team from pot number 3, Emmanuel.
Madagascar.
Madagascar. As they say, Alefa Lebaria, the only debutants in the competition. We all remember what Madagascar did in their impressive appearance in AFCON 2019 in Egypt. They'll be hoping to repeat that feat in Chan in Group C, where they'll be playing against Morocco and your beloved country, Ghana, in position C3. Thank you, Emmanuel. And now moving to Pot 2, where Haitham, you'll be assisting. But before you start, let us look at the teams in Pot 2. We have Congo, Libya, Uganda, Angola, and Sudan. So the team that will be completing Group A, please go ahead.
Libya.
Livee are the champions of the 2014 edition, the Mediterranean Knights, as they call it. They'll be hoping to leave their mark in their 5th participation in Group A in position A2, and which will be the first match of the competition on 13th of January. We'll have Algeria playing Libya in Baraki Stadium. And in Group B, in position B2, joining Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal. Haitham, please.
Uganda.
Uganda in Group B in Annaba. Since 2011, the Cranes are the only teams who have qualified for every single edition, which is 6 times in a row. They would be joining Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal in Group B, where they'll be playing in Annaba in Group B, in position B2. And for Group C, the team that will be completing Group C, Haitham.
Sudan.
Sudan, in their 2 previous participation, the Dessa Hawks finished 3rd, and Captain Mustafa Haitham, I saw his excitement because he was part of that squad in 2011. Haitham actually played for all the age categories of Sudan. He was the captain. He's actually one of the only players in Sudan that played for Al Hilal and El Merreikh. So I'm sure you'll be watching your team in Group C, where they'll be playing against Morocco, Madagascar, and Ghana in C2. And for Group D, please, Haitham.
Angola.
Angola, after missing the last edition in 2011, they lost in the final. They'll be returning for the 4th time. They will be in Group D in Oran, in position D2. And for Group E, the last team, Haitham.
Congo.
Congo are regulars in the competition. They've had 3 successive participations. They're also known as the Diable Noirs. They made their debut in 2014 in South Africa. They'll be joining Niger in Group E in Oran in position E2. Thank you, Haitham. And now the Pot 1, last but not the least, Jawout to attendre d'abord, juste pour confirmer les équipes qui sont dans le Pot 1. On a Mali, Cameroon, and Congo DR, and the team that will be completing Group B. Please, Jawout. Congo, DRC, as they know, They'll be completing Group B. In Annaba, Congo are known for their famous Fumbu dance celebration. They are 2 times winner in 2009 and 2016. They've missed out on only 1 edition in 2018 in Morocco. They will be in Group B in position B1. And for Group D, joining Angola and Mauritania, Jabu. Mali are actually one of the success stories of CHAN. They were runners-up in the last 2 editions, in the last 2 appearances in 2016 and 2020. They will be completing Group D in position D1. And last but not the least, Jabu should be Cameroon. Cameroon, the host of the last edition. Cameroon have 4 successive appearances in the competition. The Indomitable Lions finished in the semi-finals in the last edition in home soil just 2 years ago. They will be in Group E, playing in Oro in position E1. And now let us have a look at all the teams since we've completed our draw. In Group A, we have Algeria, Libya, Ethiopia, and Mozambique playing in Algiers in the stadium of Baraki. And in Group B, we have Congo DR, Uganda, Cote d'Ivoire, and Senegal, which will be playing in the city of Annaba. And in Group C, we have our defending champions, Morocco, Sudan, Madagascar, and Ghana playing in Constantine. And in Group D, we have Mali, Angola, and Mauritania. And in Group E, we have Cameroon, Congo, and Niger. I think you can all agree with me that we're going to have some amazing matches in all the cities, the competition. And for my side, we can only wish all the teams all the best of luck come next year, 2023, from the 13th of January until the 4th of February, here in a wonderful country of Algeria and in the amazing cities of the competition. From my side, only wishing the 18 teams all the best of luck. Thank you to our amazing legends. You did fantastic tonight. And to all the fans, see you in January in 2023. Thank you and good evening.
This is for an expedition to the enchanting Estonian capital, for Tallinn. Oh wow, this is for the game.
Oh, that's pure